Good morning. We're gonna try to do this art thing. I was able to finish one painting. I'll show you. I finished this one. So 2 more paintings we can potentially finish. We have to conserve our energy because it's gonna be a long day. So we'll just take it one step at a time and see how far we get. Come hang out, see what we could do. We'll see if you watching makes it easier for me or better. I was like, maybe this pressure to like produce and give y'all something, maybe that'll work. I don't know. We'll see. Let's try this. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I started this painting maybe like 2 years ago. I don't know. Maybe 2 years ago, but time to finally finish her. It was nuts. I didn't realize how close I was to the end. Sometimes I give up when I only have like a few hours left. So here she is finished. I have footage of the whole process, so eventually I'll release that time lapse. New day, same week. I got some big news, so I have to switch the week up. I gotta apply for grants. I need to finish as many paintings as possible, upload things to my website, do some repairs, and build some frames. I feel very grateful. I got into a show that I wanted to get into, and that brings me joy and it brings me fear because now I have to prepare and get all the logistics and financials in order to make it happen. So I have an idea for what I want the frame for my piece to look like. I've been saving all these cool twisty logs that are dried out, and I want to turn them into like a rugged frame. I really want this piece to like be as much outside inside as possible. It's supposed to feel like you're outside. I want it to feel like you're outside. So I still have some thinking to do about that. So after I pulled some logs that seemed great, I moved on to framing up the piece I finished last week. I'm just grabbing all the scraps that I think will look great for the frame, and I'm gonna measure and cut them up and get this all together. I've been building my frames for a few years. I still have so much to learn. I know there's way better tools to be using, but fiscally, this is where we're at. So this is where we're gonna go. And eventually when the budget increases, we'll get some cool tools. So I'm pretty proud of myself for how far I've come on the budget. I 1000% need a new saw blade, but I'm trying to milk this one for all it's worth, and it was a mistake. This frame is really close, but I'm gonna have to use a new saw blade to trim these down because the old one will not make clean enough cuts, but I think it'll eventually look cool. I like these pieces. Next, I moved on to finishing the repair in this canvas. I busted a hole through it when I was transporting it. Definitely not delightful, but I already put on a few layers. I sanded between the layers, and this one needed a few random patches because of the nature of the tear. I'm using gesso, or however you say that. It's primer for raw canvas and other materials, and I'm using scraps of canvas to patch her. Gentle, please. This stuff works best when it's very clean. I use my fingers anyways because I was too uninterested in finding the correct tools for the project. Sometimes that happens. I put tape around this crack so that it's easier to clean up any spills, so I have less paint repairs to do. Yep, then I just fill in the crack. It's just like a fun, repetitious process of filling in the gaps and making it all smooth. And while the layers were drying, I started building another frame. Gotta maximize time while I have energy. Okay, this is dry. Time to get back to it. I'm just gonna sand, do the layers. I don't know. Wash, rinse, repeat. Look at my little cute baby sleeping. Aww. I actually really like this process of repairing rips. I think it's really fun. It's like, feels more like sculpture. Trying to get all the layers smooth. I don't know, it's just fun to address a creative problem. So no harm, no foul on this one. I'm still not entirely sure if I'm doing this process correctly. I just watched videos and read a few forums and guessed on it, and it's working out pretty well. I'm lucky enough that I use a simple palette and pretty much been using the same 3 colors for 6 years. I don't know. So it was not too hard to match these colors. I could have done a little better job, you can definitely tell at the end, but that's what we did. After I finished it up, I sealed it up, and here she is. Wow, that's paint-tastic. Definitely a big improvement to the tear that was there before. I also attended this cool workshop where I talked to people about sublimation printing. This is my cute little setup. It was fun. I didn't get to everything on my list, but you all watching definitely made me get a lot more done, so thanks for that. And that's pretty much it for my week of paint-tastic adventures. And cute little footage of me feeding the geese with Darlene in the park. She's a gem. I'm gonna do a painting of her because she's magic. But have a good week.